For years, many people have made efforts to take part in random acts of kindness or to do something to pay it forward. It always feels good when you see the family in the beat-up car in the drive-through line behind you and you give the cashier money to pay for their meal. Or maybe it isn't a stranger, but someone you care about very much. It just feels right to take a moment and send a card to a friend who's going through a rough time, or to take a casserole to someone who's had a loss in the family. We instinctively know that since our culture has often grown so cold and distant and harsh, that these little acts of kindness are important, and they are. But it turns out we have way too narrow an idea of what acts of kindness means. And it also turns out that random acts of kindness are good, but targeted specific ones are even better, such as the little daily act of generosity for a particular person that is the third element of the 30-Day Kindness Challenge. We identified 8 different types of kindness actions, and they weren't all tangible things, but they were all important to people in our research study. Little things like giving your colleague or your classmate an extra 15 minutes of help on that confusing project, even if you really don't have time for it. Or like asking that difficult neighbor sincerely interested questions about themselves and really listening to the answers. Like sharing those really awesome gift chocolates with your mother-in-law when you'd really rather keep them to yourself, thank you very much. We found in the research that it is in those specific, targeted, intentional acts, along with the other 2 elements of kindness, that we don't just transform that one relationship, but we end up changing in some fundamental ways. We become a person whose life is marked by kindness. And once that happens, our newfound way of being affects not just one person, but everyone around us.